it has very far to go before it could be called a success. Still, it is the best experiment going. It is, as Winston Churchill said, democracy is the worst system, he announced, except all others. Your nation was the first to take a loose confederation of individual states and successfully unite them into a cohesive group, each submitting to one central authority. At the time, none of the states wanted to do this, and each resisted mightily, fearing the loss of its individual greatness. While they had joined together in a loose confederation, there was no real U.S. government, and hence no power to enforce the Articles of Confederation. States were conducting their own foreign affairs. Some added tariffs to the goods shipped in from other states. The individual states also fought wars. 9 states had their own navies. Over half of the states were even printing their own money. In short, your original states were acting exactly as independent nations. Yet, in time, a few progressive leaders began to prevail. They convinced the rank and file that there was more to be gained by creating a federation. Merchants would save money, governments would save money, and the people would have greater security and safety by cooperating with, rather than fighting with, each other. Far from losing their greatness, each state could become greater still. The same could be made to happen with the 160 nation-states in the world today if they were to join together in a united federation. It could mean an end to war. Are there wars between California and Oregon over water rights? No, because these states have voluntarily agreed to abide by certain laws and a system of courts to resolve disputes. If this is so simple, why hasn't it been tried? The League of Nations and United Nations were attempts, but they struggle because powerful nations fear losing power. Yet, if you take the $1 trillion spent annually for military purposes and shift that to humanitarian purposes, you solve the problem. Perhaps your source of abundance is misplaced. If one has to depend on the world living in strife in order to survive, perhaps this explains the resistance. If you create a structure for lasting peace, you create a world where everyone thrives. Cooperation leads to greater greatness for all states. The choice is ours.